Star Wars issue 69 sees Han and Leia accompany Dar Champion to Central Booking, where he has taken the 3 beaten Karpo guards for booking. Dar is interviewed by the press there, telling them that he is fighting to make the city safer. Before the guards can be processed, however, a droid and men from Karpo arrive with a counter order from a corrupt judge, who orders the men to be freed. Dar has no choice but to let them go, and he tells Leia and Han that that's the way it is on lands Karpo, and Han wonders why he still arrests them if he knows they'll just be bailed out. Dar says that it's justice as he takes the heroes inside. Han soon learns more of Leia and Dar's relationship and how she stood him up at their graduation dance and he never saw her again. And because of that, they are technically still together since they never formally broke up. Dar thought it was something to do with his father being indicted by the Senate for embezzlement and abuse of office, but Leia says that her parents summoned her home, and by the time she could get a communication out, Dar and his family were branded as conspirators. Leia apologizes, and that surprises Han, who has never heard the princess apologize for anything. Dar apologizes for interrupting their vacation and tells them to go and enjoy the city nightlife. He's even gotten them the best room at the Karpo Regent Hotel. As Han and Leia go and get some food, Han knows that Leia still likes Dar, but they have a mission to do and her feelings might be clouding her judgment. Leia says that they aren't, and she knows they can't trust Dar, but they can use the pass they got from him for the hotel to try and locate the comm center on their own. As they get on with their mission, Dar watches from the shadows, knowing Leia isn't going to trust him. On Sagir, Luke uses a stampede of plane Hondas to try and cover his destruction of an Imperial probe. Soon he sees a rebel A-Wing, and following it, he finds the rebel outpost. The A-Wing pilot tells her outpost that the destroyer is in orbit, and soon the rebels hear something, opening fire on the rock face on what they think are the Empire. Luke is forced to send R2 out from behind the rocks, delivering the rebels a message from him, telling them he is there to help them escape, but they need to stay low and out of sight until he finishes up with the probes. Hours later, Luke is sick of waiting for the probes to show up, so he reaches out with the Force, finding a small town. Heading to the town, he goes into the cantina, where a commotion breaks out over a woman named Waba cheating at Sabak. The alien she is playing is mad. She won 10 hands in a row, but before he can hurt her, Luke knocks him down with a broom. Luke and the woman escape, taking the alien speeder, which the woman says is actually hers. Luke knows he can't be caught up in this and wants to get out, but the woman doesn't intend to let him go, since she knows he doesn't have anything better to do. She knows this thanks to her Force powers and knows Luke seeks to know more. On K-43, 3PO and Chewie are confronted by the Rock People. The droid tries to talk with the people in their own dialect and explain their situation, but Chewie knows negotiations have failed, grabbing the droid and running back to the Falcon. 3PO says that he knows he confused their language and how it works, which has caused them to come under attack. The Falcon takes off as the Rock People throw rocks at it, but the droid doesn't want to leave since the detonators will still explode the planet. Chewie says it's their mission, but the droid says that it was their mission before life was on the planet, and these people are very much alive, as much as 3PO is. Chewie turns the ship around and the Rock People continue throwing stones at them. 3PO wants to touch down and collect all the detonators, but knows Chewie will need to do it since he's faster than the droid, but at least they won't have to worry about the homing beacon that was going to bring the Empire to the planet, and only need to worry about the detonators. Chewie, however, admits he might have activated the homing beacon once he had placed all of the detonators, as a Star Destroyer appears in orbit above them. Star Wars issue 69 kept the action and adventure going this issue, as we get some pretty cool surprises from our heroes' new missions. I'm very interested in the woman who apparently has Force powers that Luke has met, and how Luke might learn something from her. Very intriguing to see more about how he's learned all of this stuff from various people and not just Obi-Wan and then Yoda. Han and Leia's story continues to be really cool as well, and I'm loving the spy thriller nature of it. It's very different and really cool. Chewie and 3PO's bond also continues to grow as well, with some hilarious results this issue. The sense of adventure of these books gives off is really great, and is only heightened again this issue by Phil Noto's exceptional artwork. I'm going to give this issue a 9 out of 10.
Hey everyone, thanks for watching my newest video. If you enjoyed it, you might also like to check out my other reviews here on my channel. You can also follow me on various social media platforms like Twitter by searching Matt_FOS, or even join the Comic Multiverse Discord server and chat with other comic book fans, including myself and Joel from Cape Joel. Want cheap comics and trades? Head over to the Book Depository with the link in the description to get the cheapest trades and comics around, along with free shipping anywhere in the world. Until next time, this has been Matt of the Fortress of Solitude. Thank you so much for watching.